What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nashio. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. This week's episode, everything that goes wrong with the newest sets that come out. Basically, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of every time how can I put it? So every time Konami releases a new set, whether it's a core booster box, a side box, or whatever, there's always going to be pros and cons, and there's a few examples that I want to showcase to you guys, and that's basically what I'm going to be talking about. So obviously, when it comes to the side sets, like for example, like this one, for example, Toon Chaos. Yes, I still have my box. No, I have not opened it. And I'm probably not going to be opening this up for a while because if you guys notice, under the right light, it says first edition. There, right there, you can kind of tell. But yeah, my box is still first ed. You know, when you think about Toon Chaos, it's more so of a reprint set because, excuse me, you're getting reprints of cards that were from like tins and core boxes. Like when you think of Invasion of Chaos, you think of Black Luster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Chaos Sorcerer, and of course D-Mock as well. And you know, and when you think of Magic Ruler or Spell Ruler, excuse me, you think of the Toon archetype. And with this set, with Toon Chaos, we were getting brand new Toon support. And that's actually the first one I'm going to talk about here. No, I don't want Toon Cyber Dragon. No. I did not want Toon Cyber Dragon laptop. No. I wanted Toon Chaos. Here we are. So when you think of Toon Chaos, you think of all the cards that are in the set. If I remember correctly, there were only 60. If I remember correctly, yeah. So this was a pretty short set, but to show you guys exactly what's in the set, you have Toon Black Luster Soldier, which comes in as a ultra rare and a collector's rare. You have Toon Heartbeat Lady, which comes as a super rare and a collector's rare. You have Toon Bookmark, Toon Page Flip, Toon Terror, which I think that was their Solemn Judgment, so to speak. You have the Chaos Creator. You have Chaos Daedalus, Chaos Valkyria, Chaos Space, Eternal Chaos. You have the Infernoble Knights here. We have Infernoble Knight Renaud, Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, which shockingly enough, Phoenix Gearfried was like the boss monster for the Infernoble Knights. Crazy enough. You have Sublimation Knight. You have Infernoble Knight Roland, Evocator, EvaQ. You have Gearbreed, Super Magic Sword of Raptinus, Crossover, Gemini Ablation, Fluffle Angel, Frightful Meister, Code Generator, Valkyrie Sigrun, Magician of Hope, Cyphering Driver, Sangan, Witch of the Black Forest, Chaos Sorcerer, BLS, Chaos Emperor, Light Pulsar, Dragon, Dark Flare Dragon, Black Gold Soldier, Envoy of the Evening Twilight, Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer, which was a common, shockingly enough, in, I believe, Shining Victories, if I remember correctly. Cyframe Gear Gamma, Curse of Dragonfire, True King Lathosa Gem, Envoy Chaos, Solid Soldier, Keeper of Dragon Magic, Microcoder. You have a lot of the more better, I guess the more better, so to speak, Mass Heroes. So you have Goka, Vapor, Acid, Diane, which is a really excellent card. Especially in Destiny Heroes, it's a really good card. And also Blast, and of course Frankfurt Sabretooth, Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Stardust Dragon, number 68, Santa Claus the Sky Prison, number 75, Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, Proglio, Toon World, Supervise, Chaos Zone, Pot of Desire, Cynet Kodak, Pot of Extravagance, and then also Starlight Road. This set was really good, was pretty good, but when you think about the pros of a set like a set like Toon Chaos, the pros, obviously you're getting reprints of some of older cards that were stupid expensive, like obviously BLS and Chaos Emperor Dragon, and even also too Solid Soldier. Like if you go to a website like, say, TCG Player, and you type in Solid Soldier, let's actually do that. Solid Soldier. I'm sure. Okay, I thought so. So when Solid Soldier was released in the 2018 tint, truth be told, it was a $5 ultra rare. It was a $5 ultra rare. Now a lot of people don't use Solid Soldier because now people are using Liquid Soldier, which I believe is going for a pretty good amount of money, actually. If I remember correctly. Yeah, literally, yeah. It's going for literally $40. And its effect says, when this card is normal summon, you can target a level 4 or lower hero monster in your grave, accept this card, and summon it. So it's kind of like a Monster Reborn, basically. If this card is used as fusion material for a hero monster and sent to the grave, or banished, you can draw 2 cards, then discard a card. You can only use this effect once per turn and only once that turn. So yeah, so a lot of people have been using Liquid Soldier a lot more than Solid Soldier, because Solid Soldier, yes, you are able to summon a monster summon another hero from your hand, but the problem is that I believe you are locked into just summoning hero monsters. So yeah, I believe that was like the only downside to it, though, if I remember correctly. But with a card like Liquid Soldier, you're using it for its Graceful Charity effect, where normally with a card like Graceful Charity, you draw 3 and you discard 2. With this one, you draw 2 and ditch 1. Another card as well that was pretty expensive, actually, was Master Hero Diane. Let me take a look at that. Was Master Hero Acid, I believe. Yeah. Master Hero Acid. I believe that was like a $17 card when it was released. Yeah. So right now it's up there. It's like $5. But when you look up a card like Diane from the tins, is like $4. So yeah, that's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. Another card as well that's pretty expensive. That was pretty expensive, especially when it was released, was Pot of Desires, actually. So let's So let's take a look. Dark Illusion. So Part of Desires was released in the Dark Illusion, and and it's going for $28. If you want to get it from the OTS 11, it's almost $100 as an ulti. Yeah, so it's pretty expensive. It's actually pretty expensive, but if you get it from Toon Chaos, it's only like $1. But I'm pretty sure. I think this is also a collector's rare as well. Let's. As a collector's rare, I believe it is going for a pretty good amount of money, if I remember right. Let's see. Yeah, so it's going for like $50, so it's pretty expensive. Yeah, so funny enough, and if you look at a set like Toon Chaos the Pros, you're getting pretty much almost every single card in here. Almost. I would probably say in terms of the rares, you're getting them all. You're in terms of the rares, you're getting them all. But the holos, you're getting only 3 ultras, and the rest of the packs are going to be super rares. However, I believe in one in every few boxes, you're getting a collector's rare, so it can be pretty much anything. And the collector's rares, I think the most expensive collector's rare will probably have to be Stardust Dragon. I don't remember, but yeah. So those are the pros. You're getting you're getting reprints of cards that were either really good back in the day, or they were just like stupid expensive that you couldn't even get them anymore. But the only con of a set like Toon Chaos is the fact that most of these cards aren't even good. Literally, hardly any of these cards are good. Like I know that BLS ended up getting bans for so many years. Chaos Emperor got bans, and they ended up both getting erratas, which I believe they are once per turn, if I remember correctly. And True King Lithosa Gym, it's been, on and off of the ban list and the limited list and whatnot. So it's pretty insane. It's pretty crazy. So I think honestly the only con that I can think of would probably have to be just the price of it, because when I got my box, if I remember correctly, I think I only paid $80 for it for my box. And now it's going for well over $300. Just because this was the first set that introduced us to the collector's rares in the TCG. Yeah. So now another set that I want to talk about is Blazing Vortex, and this is the most recent set that just came out for us in the TCG, and the set was actually released not too long ago, actually, in terms of so this was just recently. So the next set that we're getting in terms of the core boosters is Lightning Overdrive. We're not going to be getting that until like May or something like that, like May or June. And in the U.S., in North America, it was released February 5th, so not too long ago actually. But the card, just to name some of the cards that are in there that are in this set, you have, or in terms of the archetypes, you have War Rocks, Armed Dragons, you have Spriggans, Tri-Brigade, S-Force, which I think is part of the Tri-Brigade archetype. You have support for Wind Witches, Fabled, Metal Foes, Constellars, Digital Bugs, Ancient Warriors, Dream Mirrors, Live Twin, and then, of course, Eldritch as well, Dragoonides, name a few. But it's funny because when you think about a set like this, you would think that you would want to go after something like, the armed dragons or whatnot. But truth be told, the con of this set, you're not going after, players aren't going after the armed dragon, support. They're going after, the S forces, the Spriggans. They're going after those archetypes because of the fact that I believe S forces are waifus, aren't they? Hold on, let's see. I believe the S-Force archetype is a waifu archetype, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So S-Force, yeah. So obviously, they're going after, the archetypes, the S-Force archetype and the Spriggan, and the Spriggans, especially the S-Force, because they're waifus. So there are no pros of this set. There are only cons. That's why I didn't buy myself a box of this set, because for me personally, the only two cards that I'm after personally, and they're only common, mind you, reinforcement of the Army's troops, and I believe, where is it? Archfiend's Staff of Despair. Yeah, here it is. Archfiend's Staff of Despair. Those are the only two cards that I'm after in the set. Crazy enough. So this is another one that I really don't see being as that expensive. I could definitely see this being over time anyway. I could see it going for going for $40 or something like that. Probably the same thing as the new challengers and Secrets of Eternity. They're not even that good. This set isn't even that good, so I would not recommend getting this set. But another one as well is Lightning Overdrive, which will be released June 4th. And we do have, and I actually talked about a lot of these cards, so but for me in this set, the only cards that I'm after are obviously just the Black Rose cards. The Black Rose cards are going to be hella crazy. They're going to be hella expensive. I already know that. So that's why I want to get my hands on a box, because if I get my hands on a box, I'm definitely going to open it. I'll probably end up missing maybe a bunch of cards. So this is one of those sets that's going to be really interesting, because this one in particular, you're getting obviously the Black Rose support. You're getting Blood Rose Dragon, Garden Rose Flora, Rocks Rose Dragon, but you're also getting new support for Spriggans, Magistus, Drytrons, Tri-Brigade, Ignisters, Traptrix, Paleozoic. You're also getting another Charmer Link monster. We're getting Lion of the Light Charmer Shining, which obviously will be one of the starlights of the set, and I believe it could potentially be a super rare, if I remember correctly. I think pretty much almost every single one has been a super rare and a starlight. But you're also getting the Amazement archetype as well. Brand new Bujin support. But for me, in terms of the decks that I've built, I'm only after Book of Lunar Eclipse and the Black Rose support. I really don't care about the Amaze archetype or anything like that. But yeah, and then of course too, you're getting other cards as well. Trap cards like 1x1, which is kind of like a 1-for-1. I mentioned it before, but yeah, and then of course too, this brand new Zexal support. and again, Spriggans, rank ups. You're getting support for so many different archetypes. Um, Lavels as well. Um, Dogmaticas, as well. So, so my thought, so obviously when it comes to newer sets that come out, the pros, obviously yes, especially with the side sets, you're getting reprints of cards that were expensive, back in the day, or good back in the day. But the only con, but the cons are, it's just that they're not as good as they used to be back in the day. And with the core sets, the pros, obviously we're getting new support for 4 different archetypes, but the cons is the fact that those archetypes aren't even being used. So my advice to you guys, I would look at the set list, and that's what I do. That's what I do anyway. I look at the set list, and I determine whether or not that those that set is good. With Blazing Vortex, it's not that good. It's not a great set. There's hardly anything good in that set, but Lightning Overdrive is going to be really good. In my opinion, I think Lightning Overdrive could very may well be the best set that we have had post Vrains, because obviously you guys know, with from LOB all the way through Eternity Code, all those core booster boxes were all coming from the anime, and we were getting world premiere cards, if you will. But with these newer sets from Rise of the Duels up until now, it's more so about the archetypes from the past than more so about the Sevens anime, which again, over in the OCG, the Sevens anime, they're getting the OCG is getting Rush Duels, which I really don't think we're gonna be getting them anytime soon. So, but yeah, so again, Lightning Overdrive, I would definitely recommend it, but I think it just depends on how they're going to, on what rarities a lot of these cards are going to be. Like when you think of Book of Lunar Eclipse, hands down, Book of Lunar Eclipse is going to be a secret rare, and a Starlight rare. We already know that's going to happen. The Rose, the Black Rose support will probably be like rares and maybe supers, ultras, and I believe, in my opinion, I think Blood Rose Dragon could very may well be a secret rare and a Starlight rare, in my opinion. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Question of the day: which archetype are you looking? What archetype support are you looking forward to the most in Lightning Overdrive? Let me know in the comments below, and that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which gets posted every single Friday. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, again, guys, you can send me whatever you guys want. I will be more than happy to open it up and reveal it to the whole world. My address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.